guys, it's Stasha Erickson. I hope you're all doing well today. Well, I am back in Norway. My home might look a little different behind me. The whole time I was in Ireland, my husband has been working on our home some more, so that's actually a big hole back there waiting for a window. It's another hole there waiting for a window, and you may hear some banging and stuff going on in the background. So this will just be a quick video today, but just wanted to let you guys know that I made it back home safe to Norway. I had a fantastic 2.5 weeks with my son. It was so needed. My main observation, I have to say, is that I made a point for those 2 weeks to not go on YouTube and to not go on Facebook. Apart from sharing family photos of me and my son, I really just wanted to stay off of the news feed of Facebook and YouTube. We were only I just used it a couple of times to upload some videos from Ireland, but I really had not looked at the comments or checked any of my subscribers' videos or people that I'm subscribed to for a couple of weeks. And wow, I'm kind of home now, and I've had a couple days to refresh myself. And I just spent like an hour just scrolling through my Facebook newsfeed and scrolling through all the videos that had been uploaded from my subscriptions over the past 2 weeks. And I don't know if you can just tell, I have no makeup on right now. I'm just glowing though. I feel like I'm really glowing, and I have a totally different feeling about me. And what I observed is that spending 2 weeks in the middle of the countryside just with your child, with your family, with someone that you love so much, can be enough to just change your whole life, your whole perspective on life, and the things that matter to you. Up until the point that I was getting ready to go to Ireland, I was working nonstop. I was finishing the Mandela Effect book. I designed an entire merchandise line that I haven't even got to show you guys yet, so I'll show you that before we go. I've designed a whole line of merchandise based off the books and artistic creations that I've had my graphic designers do for all of my books and my logos and stuff like that. I have a kids line, animal line, coffee mugs, aprons, pillowcases, mouse pads. Everyone kept asking me to make merchandise because they liked my logos. So I went ahead and done that. But I had been doing so much before I left, live stream after live stream interview with different people. And it was like YouTube was consuming my whole life. So for the 2 weeks that I was with my son, I really just detached from everything. And I just feel so much better. I feel so much lighter. I feel so much happier. And I just cannot, my Mandela Effect book and all my other books, when you read through them, there's this constant theme of family brings happiness, and that there's so much promotion of division of the family in the media and all over the world and all over the internet right now, that if literally people could just take a technology detox for 2 weeks, they would realize that they don't wake up stressed out. They don't wake up in fear. They don't wake up worrying about what's going to happen. They don't wake up paranoid. Once you awaken and you know the truth about how things are behind the scenes, there's no need to keep living in that perpetual fear or to keep spreading that out to the rest of the world. Yes, a lot of people don't know what's going on, and it is our point to educate people, but running around and shoving conspiracy theories down everybody's throat, it's just not productive for anybody. So I had to make an executive decision as I was scrolling through the YouTube feed of the videos that had been uploaded over the past couple of weeks. And I'm talking just 2 weeks. I had to delete or unsubscribe to over 100 people. And a lot of these people were people that I really respected and I watched all the time. But even my son observed how much YouTube was ruling my life before the point that I got to Ireland, that I worried so much about what people said in my comments. I was getting back and forth in defending myself all the time about where I've gone to school and whether I was a witch or a psychic, or whether I was truly a child of God, or whether I was really a minister. And it got really exhausting. I wake up, I know who I am every day. God knows who I am. My family knows who I am. And honestly, that's all that really matters. So this isn't another video of me saying I'm going to quit YouTube or anything, but I just really had to share with you guys how much negativity I observed. Literally, out of the 200 or 300 videos that I missed over 2 weeks from my subscriptions, I would say that 3/4 of the videos that were uploaded were completely negative in context and in nature. Completely negative. Either spreading other people's negative videos and regurgitating them out, or spreading fear about Donald Trump still after all this time. I mean, the Trump attacks and people blaming him for every single thing that goes wrong by a white person, it's just kind of ridiculous. It makes us look like we've gone back in time like 100 years to see the behavior that I'm seeing. So many of these protests are paid. And in fact, not only are they paid just to show up and to rally people up, but they also get paid kind of for doing special extra things. So like some of these organizations that George Soros owns, he will literally, sorry for the construction, it's real up here. He will literally offer higher incentives if, let's say, you punch a person on camera. This is much like how it was back in the day when they had the show Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer's producers would offer the people $100 for each punch that they would connect onto somebody's face. So this is how Jerry Springer got known to be, you know, too hot for TV and people fighting, and it was just Jerry Springer went with fighting, okay? So we can accept that that was done in media back in the 90s. What makes you think they haven't taken it to the next level where they're hiring protesters to start all this stuff? So that was the majority of the Facebook feed that I saw today. It was just, if you voted for Trump, then you're okay with Nazis, and you caused this man to run over people in Virginia. And I'm like in shock. I'm just in shock by the behavior of negativity from YouTube to Facebook to everything. So I'm making it a point moving forward that the only content that I'm gonna ever, put out on YouTube or Facebook will only be positive moving forward. I have a beautiful family, beautiful children, beautiful animals, beautiful husband, beautiful home. Those are the things I'm going to share on Facebook moving forward, because out of like the 5,000 people on my Facebook page, I know 3,000 of you in real life. So that's why it's a little hard for me to see a lot of this negativity and stuff going on Facebook, because most of the people on Facebook I really love and do know in real life. And then as far as YouTube went, it was just literally one negative video after the other. Mandela effect people still attacking other Mandela effect researchers. Truth community channels attacking other truthers. My truth is right. No, your truth is right. No, my truth is right. There's only one truth, guys. I don't want to ever be known as just a Mandela effect researcher, or just a conspiracy person, or just a truth teller. Honestly, I just want to be known as a person who's trying to help humanity. And that's all I've ever tried to do. You can just scroll back to video 1 and it's me praying for people out in the snow. So that's why Ireland was a really great experience for me. It's been my home on and off for almost 20 years. And every time I go back, I feel renewed and I'm like a new person. I suggest you check out a couple of the vlogs that I did if you haven't. The first one called Welcome to Ireland, Lads. I'm going to take you for a tour on the Irish coast. Just watch that one. It's just peaceful, like 5 minutes of me being at the edge of the sea, and like, oh, life is just so beautiful and simple when it's untouched. The second one is just me walking through Waterford. Waterford is the city where my children's father come from, and it's a Viking city, and so I took you guys on a little tour, and it's just a 5-minute walk to like not think about all the negative stuff. I encourage people just to go out and do more of that. Go out and do more small things. Just take a walk. Spend more time with your family. You know, I will always make YouTube content, especially when it's relevant to the books that I'm writing or the information that I'm putting out. But again, all the negative comments, there were so many. I hadn't approved comments for almost 2 weeks. And it's just the same thing over and over again. You guys are uneducated that have Mandela effect. Oh, you never heard of something before, so that makes it a Mandela effect. It's kind of like the same attacks on YouTube for a year straight, and the same type of political drama on TV for the past year. It's like, we got to see that there's a pattern here, and we have to be smarter than the pattern and break it. I think the best way to break negativity is with positivity. It truly works. So I just encourage anyone out there who's making YouTube content to please try to just stick to being positive and helpful. That's what YouTube should be about. I've never bought a subscriber. I've never asked for subscribers. I've never pushed my channel. And that's why I've always teeter-totter between just a few thousand subscribers for 7 years, because I'm not ever trying to blow up. I don't want this channel to get big. I want it to stay intimate. I want to have a dialogue with you guys, and I want to truly be able to help people and know that I'm helping people. The last video I put up was the prayer ceremony that I did for 37 of you. I had many requests for specific places, and I tried to get to them, and we had one rainstorm after the other after the other. Even the actual ceremony I ended up doing, you'll see it's in the rain. So check out the video at the Church of the Assumption in Pilltown, Ireland. It's pretty powerful. Plus, you guys can see a cameo of my son and his girlfriend in that video as well. I don't think you guys have ever seen my son on YouTube. He's like over 6 feet tall now. I'm just so proud of him. That's my little baby. He's like, ah. So I'm happy, I'm glowing, and there's no other reason for that but that I took a huge detox from YouTube and Facebook and negativity in general, and I just focused on what matters, and that's family. So I just want to give that advice to everybody who's going through any type of frustration with all of the constant negativity on the internet. Before I go, I will then tell you guys a couple of announcements for my channel here. Okay, so I have a merchandise page. It's a Spreadshirt page. If you go to my website now, there is a tab called Merchandise. And if you click on that, it will give you all the links to the different merchandise that I'm selling on Spreadshirt. Again, I have like stuff for dogs, kids, men, women, youth, teens, everything from t-shirts to tank tops to hoodies. You can choose from multiple different logos. I designed my own logo, which is "Judge not, lest ye be judged," for all the Mandela affected people out there who remember it the old way. I had it designed by a graphic artist in very, very, very old Bible script lettering. So I think you'll really enjoy that one. I also had the artwork for my animal communication book put onto a shirt. Also, I had my friend Chloe, she's an amazing artist, hand commission an actual photograph of a swan, and then she rendered that into a black and white image for me for the insert of my book about animal communication. So many people loved that image that I actually had that put on some merchandise as well. And again, it's not just t-shirts and hoodies. There's like iPhone case, Samsung case, anything that Spreadshirt would print on, I kind of made available for everybody. So that, I just wanted to let you guys know there is some merchandise. A lot of people asked me about that. It took me a while to get it done, but it's done now. Also, I do have a podcast coming up with Jim Harold, who is a paranormal podcast interviewer, and he is affiliated with Gaia TV, who do like the ancient aliens and all that stuff. That is going to be on August 22nd. Now, it's going to be 10 a.m. Eastern time, but I don't know if it's actually filmed. If it airs live, I know I'm being interviewed live, but I don't know if it airs live or not. So if it isn't live, I will let you guys know the information as soon as it's up and running. He's interviewing me about the Mandela Effect book, so I'm very excited to be able to talk about this on a larger scale to a more serious audience. And third announcement before I go is I just received a shipping update from Amazon that my first round of books for the donation people who donated to the Mandela Effect Project will be here next Friday. So remember, I've been in Ireland 2 weeks, now I'm back in Norway, so it takes a little while for the Amazon books to get to me. Now, I am allowed to only order 3 books at a time as the author. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be receiving 3 books, signing them to the first 3 people that donated the more than $40 amount for the Mandela Effect book. Those first 3 people were Brenda Hardy's, William Jeffries, and Sue Brand. So you 3, your copies are on their way to me, will be here by Friday. Then I have the next 3 people's books arriving. I'll sign them, I'll mail them out to you. And like I said, it'll probably be September by the time everybody receives their signed paperbacks, but they're on their way. The next 3 people that will receive theirs will be Mark Armstrong, Michael McNamara, Kenneth Saladaga. The next 3 will then be Olivier Henry, Amy Duarte, and Jeremy Cox. Now, those were all the people. It was 9 of you total that donated more than $40 to the Mandela Effect book campaign. So when the books arrive, I'm going to personally sign them to you, personalize them. And if you have any specific requests on what you want me to write on the inside of the book, let me know. But yeah, over the next few weeks, they'll start to arrive to me here. I'll sign them and I'll send them off to all of you. So thanks actually to everybody who did leave nice comments, especially about the prayer ceremony. It was really for all of humanity. And for 37 of you. I actually individually read over all the things that you guys needed almost for the whole 2 weeks that I was there, and really started a lot of the ceremony way before I got there. And it was miraculous. Like during the middle of the ceremony, it's pouring rain, and I literally prayed to God to stop the rain, and it did. It actually stopped not only for the rest of the ceremony, but for the rest of the day, and I think it stopped the whole next day as well, because I was leaving like the next day. So prayer is very powerful. Belief and faith can get you a really long way in life if you believe. Also, I highly suggest everybody take a techno detox. It will change your life. Spend time with those that you love and miss and make you laugh and bring you joy, because that's honestly what life is all about. I had a really great time in Ireland. It was really sad to go, but I have a feeling my son may be coming to Norway to be here with me soon. I don't know how long. I'm praying on that one too, but you may see a lot more of my son Dimitri because, yeah, he's an adult now. He's done with school and he's kind of deciding what his next steps of life are going to be. So I'm so glad that I got to be there with him for that time, and that for all of you who were very patient with me while I was gone and were really understanding that I needed this time away with my family. It was really, really, really good for me. So I'm a little rusty. I haven't been doing readings. I haven't been writing. I've just been in family mode. So I'm actually going to bring back my Fiverr readings temporarily. So I will put a link for that down in the description below. I just offer a couple of services there. I mostly do a lot of prayer ceremonies, curse removals. I do some guidance readings, and there's still past life readings that I do. I know a lot of people think that's blasphemous, but there's a lot of gray areas to our true history as Christians, and right now I'm in Old Testament survey class on top of all this in school, and I'm learning a lot more has been hidden in the Bible than we even realize. So I understand that reincarnation is very hard for a lot of Christians to understand, as it's always been in Eastern philosophy, but we also have to understand that our Heavenly Father, the Lord, is very forgiving, and he gives a lot of second and third and fourth and fifth chances. Just open the Bible from like Genesis through Exodus and you will see the multiple covenants that are made over and over and over again with humanity. What is a covenant but a promise with God and his people? And no matter how many times we might break these covenants or break these rules or not listen, he will always, baby, I'm making a video. Papa, I'm making a video. This is my husband. I'm making a YouTube video right now. And now you're in. I'm not editing it out just so they get it real.
I'm sorry, I was just happy because I'm almost done.
So that's my reality over here with my husband, but I can't remember what I was saying now, but just be true, be good, and understand. That's what I was saying, covenants. That no matter how many times human beings makes mistakes, God will give us a second chance. But that does not give us an excuse to continually make mistakes just because God will forgive us either, okay? We have to take more responsibility and more accountability for our roles in how humanity is, because I believe positivity can spread just as fast as negativity can spread. So let's switch it around, people. Just like the new day. Take a break from technology, take a break from YouTube, take a break from Facebook, and get your life right again. Go within, connect with whatever God you believe in, and just spend time with your family. You know, music is really great too. Listen to some uplifting music and you'll feel better. Okay, that was really funny. He had headphones on, so he couldn't hear me saying it. Welcome to my life in Norway. Love you guys ever so much. It's very good to be back in Norway again. And yeah, sorry this vlog was a little long, but I've been gone 2 weeks and I had to talk about a lot of stuff. Mandela Effect books are coming soon. I still don't even have a copy in my hands. I'm so jealous of all of you that have yours already. But I love you guys. Thanks for the support. I will not disappear, but just understand that I'm not going to jump on these false flag bandwagons, these conspiracy theory bandwagons. If I'm going to talk about something that's considered a conspiracy theory, it probably isn't one anymore because I found facts about it. I only talk about it once I got some proof. So no more labeling, Stasha. Don't put me in any more boxes. I will continually change, and you will never know where I'm coming or what my next move is, because that is how we grow. We can't be predictable. We can't keep making the same mistakes over and over again. We have to grow, yo. So let's do it. Okay, sorry for the early morning no makeup vlog, but I have to keep it real with you guys. Love you guys, and peace. Ha det bra fra Norge. Bye-bye.